A Pair of Tricksters, illustrated by Maribel Lechuga and G. Ashida. Fox and the Crow by Aesop. A fox once saw a crow fly off with a piece of cheese in its beak and settle on a branch of a tree. "That's for me, as I am a fox," said Master Fox, and he walked up to the foot of the tree. "Good day, Mistress Crow," he cried. "How well you are looking today! How glossy your feathers! How bright your eye! I feel sure your voice must surpass that of other birds, just as your figure does. Let me hear but one song from you, that I may greet you as the Queen of Birds." The crow lifted up her head and began to caw her best, but the moment she opened her mouth, the piece of cheese fell to the ground, only to be snapped up by Master Fox. "That will do," said he. "That was all I wanted. In exchange for your cheese, I will give you a piece of advice for the future. Do not trust flatterers." Raven and Crayfish by John and Caitlin Matthews. Flying home to his nest one day, Raven spied a succulent crayfish swimming in the lake below. He swooped down and caught the fat crayfish in his beak, thinking of the feast he would have when he came to his treetop home. Crayfish was terrified. Knowing that she was seconds away from becoming a raven's dinner, she began to speak as calmly and sweetly as she could. "Oh, great and powerful Raven, I'm so pleased to meet you. You know, I had supper with your father and mother a little while ago. What a delightful couple." "Agoo," said Raven, because his beak was firmly shut, holding tight to his dinner. "And I have often noticed how enchanting your brothers and sisters are. What a handsome family," continued Crayfish. Suck. Agoo, said Raven, his beak clamped shut, looking forward to supper time. "Of course, they are all majestic," said Crayfish, "but none is your equal. You are the cleverest raven. No, that is not enough. You are the cleverest creature of all creatures since the world's creation." Delighted by this flattery, Raven opened his beak to agree. Before he could say a word, Crayfish wriggled free and fell back into the lake below, disappearing into the deep, dark water. That night, the cleverest creature of all creatures since the world's creation had to go without his dinner. Clamped. When something is clamped, it is closed tightly.